Rescue Inc. is an in-your-face approach to ending animal abuse and neglect. We do whatever is necessary within the means of the law. What we do is we go out and we search out those people that abuse animals, and we back up all the animal rescue groups, the ASPCA, the SPCA, the Humane Society, and your little organizations as well. Let me tell you a little bit about how someone would report animal abuse and neglect. What they would do is they would go to our website, which is Rescue Inc. Inc. is spelled INK.com, and they would turn around and report something by sending in an email to the Help Me section. What happens is Mary, back at the office, would turn around and go through all these emails. We get tons of emails every single day. She would go through the emails, and she would pick out the most heinous cases first. Every case is important, but we take the most heinous cases first. And if it's something that has to be investigated, what she does is she'll turn around and send it out to our investigators. Some of them are ex-homicide detectives. Some of them are regular private eyes. They would shoot that over to us, and we talk about it and decide on a course of action. We get this phone call from this kid. What the mother would do is she would go to these puppy stores, and she would buy these puppies and these kittens and stuff like that and take them home and play with them for like a week or two. After she got bored with them, she'd give them to the kids. Now these are 6 little girls, ages from 14 years old to 18 months old, getting these little puppies and these cats, these little kittens, and they're playing with them. Whenever they acted out or did something that the mother deemed to be bad, the mother would take these animals and murder them and kill them in front of the kids. Or else you would make the kids participate in killing these animals. And then they would bury them in the backyard. Now, we told this kid, listen, I'm coming out there right now to speak to you. So we all got on our bikes, we shot out there. Within 24 hours, we got Child Protective Services involved and a couple other agencies involved. We got this kid into court. The next day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they had an emergency court hearing.
Just escalated from animals to people,
When you think you can't go on anymore, they call us, and we always show up.
We got a couple of calls that came in about a lady that looked like something funny was going on. So we went on the case, and what happened is we went in, and animals were all happy. She had cat, dog, she actually had a rabbit too in the house. Everybody was happy, everybody was eating, everybody was full. And we went to go get a couple of bottles of water out of the fridge, and that's all there was in the fridge. So we're like, you know what? We started going through the cabinets. There was nothing.
Eat a lot. We tend to raid cabinets every once in a while, you know what I mean?
And this was definitely a strikeout because there was nothing there. Mm-hmm. And you know what? We went back in the living room and told the lady, what did you eat today? She says, oh, I had some cereal. So right then and there, it's things like that. We all went in our pockets, took out whatever we had, went to the store. We bought her food and everything for that day. And then, and we continue today to do so. These animals are family. Okay? It shouldn't be torn apart because of money. She's a little bit down on her luck. Doesn't mean that she should lose her animals. Oh, we should start filling up the shelter with more animals, okay? Or should I say family members, because that's what animals are.
Well, we go to a lot of reform schools, and we go to really rough schools. When we talk to these kids, it's different than a teacher talking to them or a parole officer or some guidance counselor, because we're street guys. We've been where these kids are. We've lived it. They could confide in us, and they tell us things, and when they talk to us, you could see when we're trying to explain a situation that they might be, and you'll see some light bulbs going off like, oh, wow, I know what this guy's talking about.